Hello, my earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. How are you guys? And welcome to my channel. This is a general reading that I was just guided to do for the second half of Pisces season, which is still going on through March 20th for whoever needs these messages. General as always, guys, so it's not going to resonate with every single person. Take from it whatever makes sense for you and release the rest. If you are, however, interested in a personal private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box. Please do keep in mind that I am fully booked through the 18th, however, and that's noted on my website as well. But if you are interested, go ahead and book that and we'll go ahead and add you to my schedule. So let's take a look and see what comes forward here. I don't even have any focus messages that I'm going to start off with. I just wanted to dive right into it. And let's take a look and see what Spirit wants to communicate at this time, focusing on the second half of Pisces season. I did end up doing the water signs first, appropriately, since it is Pisces season, and Pisces is, of course, a part of that energy. So earth signs, you're next. Let's go ahead and get started and see what needs to come through here. We'll just allow the cards to communicate whatever needs to come through for whoever needs guidance at this time. So angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus, focusing on the remaining days of Pisces season. Let's take a look at that for whoever needs it. This could be for cross watchers as well. We're starting off with messages from the Pining Rose Love Oracle by Calico Moon. And let's see what messages need to be communicated. We have I'm sorry. Next card is ex-lover. So this is an ex coming through with an apology. There is a ring right there. Looks like a wedding band. So some of you guys could have been married, or not necessarily married for everybody, but you know, if you guys were living together, practically married, that type of connection, or you guys have dreamt about building a future together, however way that's making sense for your situation. But this is an ex-lover coming through. Somebody that at one point in time you were connected with, and they're saying sorry for a reason, which could apply to so many different scenarios here. We have music coming through. Whenever any of the music messages come forward, I pick up off of those of you who could be gifted in music. You might play an instrument, you might be a singer, be gifted in writing lyrics or music, or your person, the person that you're thinking about for this reading could be gifted in that way, or you both could. And if that's not the case, then I'm picking up off of how music has played a part in the connection. There could be particular songs that brought you guys together or that remind you of this connection. But yeah, they're coming through with an apology here. I miss you. Coming through next. There is a female figure in that card, so it could be my feminines coming through with that message, but you know, it doesn't just have to be just for the feminines. I miss you. I'm sorry. We do have stalemate energy here, so there's not a whole lot of movement when it comes to this connection, not right now anyway. We have dancing through my dreams coming through next. You guys might be connecting in your dreams. You might have even seen your person in your dreams. You might have even gotten an apology in your dreams. So, you know, sometimes even though the desire to apologize is here, it takes courage for the other party to be able to deliver that apology. And sometimes they just can't bring themselves to do it. So they're communicating that apology to you telepathically, in the fifth dimension, or even in your dreams. That's coming through for some of you. We have a yes answer. There is a flame here, so that could be interpreted for my twin flames if you resonate with that. Celebration. You guys certainly have shared good times together. Cause for celebration. And again, some of you, because this is, to me, this looks like a toast, celebratory, Could have been a wedding. Okay, so again, some of you guys, I'm feeling like you were married to this person. The one. Falling right below, I miss you. I miss you. They miss you because you are the one. The one that got away, perhaps. Patience. So even though there's not a whole lot of movement going on here right now, it requires patience on your part. It might take some time for movement to happen here between you and your person. But in time, that might actually become a reality here and not so much 5D interaction, and you guys will be having the opportunity to interact face to face. But for now, they're checking you out from a distance. Somebody's spying here. They're spying on you, more than likely on social media. And they are yearning. Okay, they are in a space of yearning. And isn't it interesting how we have a piano right there? So somebody plays an instrument here, specifically a piano for some of you. And again, it could be my feminines who are missing the masculine, yearning for the masculine to return. So we'll see. We'll see where the rest of this goes. We'll add some Mystic Moon oracles to this, and let's take a look and see what else needs to come forward. Again, focusing on the second half of Pisces season. For whoever needs these messages for my earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus, please bring it forward at this time. Angels, spirit guides. Solitude. This is Hermit energy, which is tied into Virgo, which of course is part of the earth signs. So specifically for my Virgos, you could be in hermit mode at this time, focused on just trying to reevaluate where things are, going within. Part of the hermit energy, though, is the desire to come back into union with somebody. You guys miss each other. That's coming through here. Somebody wants to apologize or feels the need to say, I'm sorry. Because the hermit bridges estrangements between two people. Someone from the past is coming back to you. But for now, you guys are dancing in your dreams. Okay, so there's another reference to music there, dancing. We have winter. Technically, we're still in winter, depending, of course, on where you're at in the world, but here in the States, we're still in winter. I forget exactly when spring starts, but it's around the corner. Winter could also be identified as stagnant, frozen energy, which is why we have that stalemate coming through here, because there's no movement. There are choices that can be made, but no one's making them. And for my Virgos especially, you're unable to create movement because you're just kind of going within right now. And this could, of course, apply to my other earth signs. Just, you're in hermit mode. You know, you're just wanting to look within yourself for the answers and trying to come up with solutions. We have admired. Your person definitely admires you. They're very attracted to you. And a ballerina, again, a reference to dance, a form of dance. So there's a lot of references here to music and dancing. We have regret, falling right below the one. So your person here has a lot of regrets over what's happened between the two of you. And they are coming forward saying, I'm sorry. They still miss you. And more than likely, they are keeping an eye on you in some way. And this situation definitely requires patience because with stalemate energy, there's not a whole lot of movement. That is basically coming forward with the Two of Swords energy. So for some of you guys, you might be focused on an air sign. And then we've got free will here. Absolutely. You both have free will. You both have choices that you can make on your own to create movement or no movement. That's your choice. But for now, the choice is the inability to make a choice, which is why there is a stalemate energy. But look at this. We have fresh start followed by action, okay? And that's how that new beginning is going to come about, is by somebody taking that first step to create action, to start a new beginning here between the two of you. Okay, so let me set these guys aside and let's grab some tarot to add to this. Let's see what else needs to come forward. And since this is focused on the remaining days of Pisces season, some of you guys could certainly hear from this person. They might reach out and apologize. That is a potential, of course. Okay, so let's add to this with some tarot. This is the Palette deck by Sal Biadora of Eat, Read, Love. For my earth signs, please, angels and spirit guides for Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. What else do we need to know in regard to this connection from an ex-lover? We have the Seven of Swords, which again is air energy, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. The Seven of Swords, however, this did flip in the reverse, so that's how I'm going to interpret that. The Seven of Swords in reverse is somebody who's coming clean. They are rethinking their approach, perhaps, as to how to come about this apology, how to approach you, how to reach out. But there's still deception tied into this energy, even if it is reversed. So you need to make sure that when they contact you, when they reach out to you, that they're not being deceptive, that they are coming forward with honesty, that this apology is sincere, that they're coming at you for all of the right reasons. And if you need a little bit more time to figure out where they're coming from, take it. You know, you are coming forward as a hermit right now. Yes, you want a new beginning with this person, but conditions have to be right and their intentions have to be coming from a good place. I love how this is coming forward. The Ace of Wands is fire energy, and we've got that flame right there. So again, for some of you guys, this could be your twin flame connection that you are focused on. The Ace of Wands is all about inspiration and creativity and desire. The desire to manifest union with each other. When the Ace of Wands is present, that's because there's still a spark between the two of you. This is the desire for a new beginning, a fresh start, which has already come forward here. So there's a potential to start again. We've got the World right after that. Beautiful card. So there's a cycle that needs to come to completion. And you guys are exes for a reason. You're in separation for a reason. So whatever brought you guys into distance, that cycle needs to phase out in order for you to start over and have a new chapter start. To begin again. The World card is bringing forward successful energy and happiness, as well as closure. And it is celebrations. It's tied into celebrations, and we've got that right here. Celebrating life together. finally finding fulfillment in one another and in the relationship. This is also allowing my earth signs at this time, because the world card is tied into earth energy. So for my earth signs specifically, this is a time for you to succeed in all areas of your life, not just regarding your love life, but tied into money matters, family life, friendships, your career, what it is that you're dreaming about, anything and everything. You have the capability to bring about success in all areas of your life. So not is it only cause for celebration in love, but cause for celebration in all areas of your life, because you have the capability to be very successful and to come out on top. If you have been struggling financially, this is coming into money unexpectedly. So it's beautiful. We have the Page of Cups right after that, which is water energy. Pages deliver messages. Now this particular page, and it's falling right below the 1. This page has the capability of coming in with a happy surprise. So your person might just surprise you during Pisces season for some of you. There is a key in this photo. They have the potential to unlock your heart and open it up to new possibilities and a new beginning. And yeah, they're coming in with a happy surprise here. We do have the Three of Swords, so we've got more air energy coming through here. But we have the Fool card right after that. So again, another reference to starting over, a new beginning. Taking that leap of faith and going for it, starting over. The Three of Swords is falling right below patience. Threes are all about communication in tarot. There's a need for patience because right now there is no communication, more than likely. You guys miss each other though. Three of Swords is very painful because it's heartache. It's heartbreak. It's grief over the fact that you guys are not together at this time. But again, with the Fool card being represented right there, which is even more air energy. So there's a lot of references here to Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini for some of you guys. This is basically confirmation of the fresh start with that Fool card. So if you're focused on your person taking action, they just might. So just hang in there and have patience until they're able to reach out to you. You might see this person as a very exciting lover. So the sexual compatibility between the two of you could have been off the charts amazing. There's more great adventures and better times ahead when the Fool card presents itself. You guys may have even planned a trip together, or this is where you guys are headed. The Fool can also represent somebody who's an entrepreneur. This could be you, could be the other person, somebody who has their own business. We have the Judgment card coming right after that. And then look at this. We've got the Ace of Cups coming through as well. So it starts with you. You know, you need to be able to fill your own cup of love in order to offer that cup of love to your person, and or this is what they need to do and extend to you. Beautiful card. Again, referencing a new beginning here. The Ace of Cups is tied into a resurgence of feelings, spirituality, our intuition, compassion, intimacy. It's all tied into that Ace of Cups energy. And of course, we've got that Judgment card coming through here, which is also about new beginnings and burying the past and a fresh start. So many references here, guys, that you guys can start over. There's a transformation that's happening here between the two of you. There's a wake-up call that's tied into that Judgment card. So you and your person have to pay attention to whatever these wake-up calls and red flags are that you have to address and deal with. But once they are dealt with, you guys can move forward and welcome in that new beginning, that transition, because the Judgment is all about seeking reconciliation and forgiveness. So I'm not surprised that we started off with this card. I'm sorry. And part of the Judgment card too is the need to be honest. Honesty is crucial here. And remember, with the reversed Seven of Swords, even though your person might be coming clean, there's still a tinge of deception tied into that. So they got to release that. They got to let that go and purge it out of the equation, because the Judgment card requires honesty. It's a spiritual awakening. It's a resurrection here for the two of you, for your relationship. There are definitely changes that need to happen here. But in order to create those changes, you got to take time to be able to move forward in the right way, to do things right this time. And that's why I feel we have that patience that's coming through here that is so needed here. So even though there's no movement, it's frozen right now, it's stagnant, there's a stalemate, I feel that's actually a good thing, because the timing isn't quite right. You got to have patience to see this through. But there are so many references here to have the opportunity truly to start over, to start fresh, have a new beginning with your person. Okay, so let's add to this with some romance angels. Let's see what else needs to come forward here. So angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, focusing on the remaining days of Pisces season. And I meant to post this way earlier in February, didn't have the chance. I was just so busy with private readings and just trying to get everything out by way of the bi-weekly, monthly readings. So I apologize for the delay, but better late than never. And I just felt still the need to do these and get these out to you guys. There are messages here that need to be communicated for whoever needs them. And so I'm happy to be able to bring these messages to whoever truly is in need of guidance at this time. See, it's still coming forward. So you got to make sure that this is phased out, that this is a cycle that comes to completion. Your person cannot be coming forward towards you wearing this false self mask. They need to be real. They need to be honest. And if it was deception, deceptive energy, somebody who cheated, somebody that created infidelity in a relationship, if that's what brought you guys into separation, then you got to make sure that this is not a part of the future. Okay, so we've got a couple references here talking about deception, so that needs to be addressed and dealt with. And if they really want to be with you, then they need to take that mask off and just come towards you with honesty and the truth, because that's the only way ultimately that you guys can work this out, to have that new beginning. Because that's actually the easy part, is being given the opportunity to start fresh, start over. But you don't want to repeat the patterns that brought you guys into separation to begin with. So that needs to be addressed. Okay? We have wedding here. So wedding band right there. And I did tie into that as well earlier from the celebration card. celebratory toast, which often happens in weddings. So some of you guys could have been married, or for some of my earth signs, you might still be married, and this person, your ex, could have been representative of a third party, which if you guys are familiar with some of my readings, that's already come forward before. Still coming through here for some of you because it's still a part of what it is that you are dealing with. So if that applies to you, then it's still coming through. If it doesn't, don't make it fit your situation because that doesn't apply to you. But yeah, for some of you guys, you're married to this person that you are in separation from, or were, because we have that ex-lover card that's coming through here. So an ex-spouse possibly. This could also, of course, represent future energies, future messages for you, a future wedding. We have so many references to starting over, starting again, having a new beginning. And for some of my earth signs, this could certainly represent a new beginning in your life by way of a proposal of marriage and being able to build a life with this person. We have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. This could be your person coming through with that energy. But you got to have patience until they're ready to be able to reach out to you, to express this love to you face to face. I feel they might just need a little bit more time here, or you're not ready. Timing's still a little bit off, which is why we have stalemate and the frozen energy from the winter. But eventually, with spring right around the corner, I feel that that's just a temporary thing, and you guys will be able to create movement here. Somebody is bound to take that first step and take action. And look at this next card here, guys. Here we are. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. You got to just make sure that they're not coming towards you with any sort of deceptive energy. Okay? So that's something to be aware of. So let's grab some dialogue messages here. We'll actually pull from a few different decks to see what it is that your person needs to say. And for some of my earth signs, you could certainly resonate with some of these messages. So take it for how it resonates with you. We'll start with the 5D Love Messages Oracle deck by Calico Moon. So again, take what you feel you're guided towards. And I feel like mixing them up this time, we'll grab some dialogue from the Divine Love and Separation deck, as well as my Naked Flame Healing Messages deck, Angelic Revelation 144. So we'll mix up the dialogue and see what comes forward. Angels and spirit guides for Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. Who needs to speak up here, please? I never meant to hurt you. That's your ex saying that to you. I'm sorry. I never meant to hurt you. Next message. I am constantly wondering what you are up to. Not surprised, because they're still checking you out from a distance. They're very curious as to how you're doing, what's going on in your life. I'm not surprised to see this one here. I have to work on myself right now, which is why there is that stalemate energy. They're not ready to reach out. There's still healing that needs to happen here. And perhaps for some of my earth signs that this is resonating with, you just need a little bit more time to yourself as well, which is why we've got that solitude card, which is picking up off of Hermit energy, which is tied into Virgo energy. Let's grab a couple more from this deck. I miss being comforted by you. They miss your presence. We already know that. I miss you. And you could have been very comforting to this person, especially if they were having a hard day or if something painful or difficult happened in their life. You were always there. And they miss that. They miss your presence. Do you think about me too? Yeah, you do. I feel that you do. And this one last card. No one else can compare to you. And perhaps, my earth signs, you feel the same, that no one else compares to this person. You guys might actually be on the same page, because I'm feeling for some of you, you might actually be mirroring each other's energies. You're coming forward as twin flames. We have the flame that's coming forward from that yes card. Okay, so let's move on to our next dialogue deck, the Divine Love and Separation deck. So again, take whatever resonates with you, whichever ones you are guided towards. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. Who needs to speak up here? Is it my earth sign individual or the person that you're focused on? And again, we'll grab a few from here, take what resonates. Angels and spirit guides, please, for earth signs. Let's grab the bottom. All right. Let's see what else has come forward here. Especially for people in separation, there's so many things left unsaid. And I just feel drawn to pull a variety of dialogue here for the collective. Okay, so first one, confident. Our connection will never be broken. This could be your ex coming forward saying that, your person. Our connection will never be broken, which is why there are so many references to new beginnings and a fresh start and even a reconciliation. Next message. You have been the lantern to my darkness. You represent the light, plain and simple. They are more than likely in a dark space, and you represent the light, that flame, whether you resonate with a twin flame bond or not. Next message. My anxiety is becoming worse knowing you may not want me anymore. So they're definitely dealing with some negative thinking. And there are, of course, some of my earth signs who resonate with that. And perhaps there are those of you who are not interested in a reconciliation or a new beginning. So this is perhaps part of what your person is picking up off of. Next message, excuses. I keep coming up with excuses on why I shouldn't reach out. More negative thoughts, it's like perhaps they feel as though you're going to reject them, that you don't want to talk, you don't even want to see them or interact. Perhaps they've picked up that phone 1,000,000 times and put it right down, unable to finish that text, unable to complete the call. And they just chicken out at the last minute, coming up with all of these excuses as to why they shouldn't reach out. The crazy thing is, I'm picking up off of their desire to reach out. They want to, but they perhaps are just not in a place where they're ready to actually speak it. Next message. Let's stop throwing the blame back and forth and make amends. You guys are exes for a reason. You're in separation for a reason. And at the end of the day, if you guys want to fix this, it goes back to compromise and trying to understand the situation from each other's perspective. And as this card states, let's stop throwing the blame back and forth. Let's just try to fix this and make amends. Last one. I'm in my feels about ignoring you. So that's coming through for some of you guys, that's how your person is at the moment. It's actually hurting them more than healing them to ignore you. So for some of my earth signs, if you've tried to reach out, to your person and they haven't gotten back to you, or you're just feeling like you're ghosted, it's actually hurting them by doing that. If they're trying to punish you for not reaching out or not picking up that phone or not responding to a text, they're doing more damage to their karma than they are, hurting you. It's equally hurting them is what I'm feeling here. Okay, let's grab some final dialogue messages from the Naked Flame Healing Messages deck. And if you guys have watched my last few readings, you'll know I've been using this particular deck a lot. And it says a lot. It really packs a punch with the messages that have come forward. So this is our last deck that we're going to grab some dialogue from. And again, take what resonates. Angels and spirit guides for my earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. Who needs to speak up here? This could either be reflective off of words you want to tell this person or what it is that they feel the need to communicate to you at this time. Angels and spirit guides for Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. Let's grab the bottom. All right, let's see what has come forward here. Okay. Here we are. Your love is knocking down these brick walls with a bulldozer. I can't stop falling for you, even if I haven't told you how I feel. You know that I am crazy in love with you. And it's just a matter of time before they're able to communicate this in the 3D, I feel. Whatever hang-ups they have, whatever walls they've built around them, the love that you have for this person still, it's breaking down all of those barriers that are, for now, preventing the two of you from coming together. They're in love with you, plain and simple. Next message. I see your soul. I feel your presence. I hear your voice, and I'm constantly receiving heavenly signs through angel numbers, spirit animals, and music. There we are. I see your name and initials everywhere. I wonder if you receive signs too. And for my earth signs that this resonates with, I feel that you do. I knew there was a reason why there were so many references to music. So if your person is in the music industry, or if they're just very gifted in music, have a special talent tied into that, or you could as well, you both could. They still feel your presence here, and I feel for my earth signs that are resonating with this particular message, you do as well. I wonder if you receive signs too. I think you do. You as well could be seeing your person's name or initials or numbers tied into their energy. Okay, moving on. I feel you heal me with your sexual fire energy. I love how you turn me on and heal me with your love all at the same time. I yearned to heal with you in sexual union. Especially those of you who were intimate with one another and have shared that bond physically with this person. That's coming through for some of you guys. And I feel, again, with so many references to starting over, a fresh start, it's just a matter of time before you can reconnect on a physical level, face to face in 3D, and to be able to just love each other up close once again. Next message. Somehow you always know when to reach out to me. You always know how I am feeling and just what to say and how to help me. You feel the words that I don't say to you. I wish that I could tell you how I truly feel. In time, you will be given that opportunity. You both will. Next message. I am waiting for you. I see us growing old together. If it's meant to be, it will be, even if we come into union when we are 70. This one always makes me laugh, but it's a beautiful message because at the end of the day, what it says is that they're willing to wait for you. Nobody else compares to you. And that's why there's a need for patience, because this could take a long time until this actually comes to fruition and manifests itself. But they're not going anywhere. They're willing to wait for you. And whenever you're ready to welcome them back into your heart, into your life, they'll be there. Last one. You are the most beautiful person on the inside and out. No one can hold a candle to you, my eternal flame. See? There's that flame. So there are those of you, I feel, that are coming in as a twin flame connection here. Yeah, see? With that admired energy, that's exactly how I feel, that they feel. You are the most beautiful person on the inside and out. No one can hold a candle to you, my eternal flame. They have so much admiration for you. Damn, some of these messages. Amazing. Okay, guys, so let's add to this with some Lover's Oracle. Some pretty intense messages coming through there. So angels and spirit guides, please, for my earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus, focused on the second half of Pisces season through March 20th. For whoever needs these messages, please bring it forward. Oh my God, hold up. I see one more. Sorry, I missed this one. Sorry, this was off to the side. You always knew how to make me laugh. So if you resonate with that particular message, lots of laughter, lots of fun times. Your person could have been a jokester. They just really knew how to push your buttons and make you laugh. And perhaps you did as well. So lots of laughter, lots of fun energy between the two of you. Sorry about that. I didn't see that one. That fell off to the side. Okay, so going back to our Lover's Oracle. Angels and spirit guides for Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. And again, we'll pull a few from this deck, whichever one you happen to resonate with. Let's grab the bottom. Okay, what do we have? All right. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. So if part of the reason that contributed to the relationship breaking up is you guys were just constantly arguing and fighting, criticizing one another, and just being very cutting and mean towards each other, that's something that needs to be worked on. And you can't change each other. You got to accept each other for who you are truly on the inside. You know, love and accept each other as you are. And that's what's going to help transform your relationship, because you guys aren't trying to change each other. You just need to love each other. Next message. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually, we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. So even though you guys are not together at this time, the love is still here. You guys still miss one another, and you guys are spiritually connected. And so even though there is space between you for now, I feel eventually you will have the opportunity to come back together. We've got so many references to reconciliation here. We have friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. For those of you who have especially been in separation for a while, you know, sometimes when we reconnect with people, you got to just start at square one. Start from the very beginning. And sometimes you just have to be friends again. Just start as friends first and build on that foundation in order to bring about a new beginning. Sometimes you got to go back to the basics of when you guys first connected, simply as two people who were friends first before you turned into lovers. Next message. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. Absolutely. Lots of blessings coming in for my earth signs, so just hang in there. It's on its way. Wait. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Exactly. And that's why you have to have patience. The blessings are coming, but it's divine timing. It's going to happen and come into your life when it's time. You can't rush it. So in the meantime, you're being called to wait. Wait for all of these blessings to come in when it comes to this connection. And I feel when the timing is right, you guys will have that opportunity to start again. All right, guys, so that's where I'm going to leave this one. I hope whatever part of it resonated with you, that you were able to find value in some of the messages that came through here today. And I will definitely be back with a whole lot more content for you guys, so definitely stay tuned. And I'm still accepting entry submissions for the contest for the free reading giveaway up until I reach my milestone of 100,000 subscribers. We're almost there. It's so crazy. But yeah, absolutely. If you're interested, it's posted in my community page and all of the contest rules are listed there. All right, guys, but for now, that's all I've got, and I will see you guys real soon. Take care.